Hi, everybody. This is Crypto Rich, working with you to get rich with crypto, filling our pockets with crypto profits. And I'm thrilled to have with me once again one of the team who's involved with the Sentinel protocol, which is the decentralized VPN to keep you safe and secure and private, given what's going on in the world. Apollo have produced the ultimate hardware wallet for your cryptocurrency assets, probably the most secure hardware wallet going. Use my affiliate link and the code for a discount. Hey, Dan, thank you so much for making yourself available.
Hey, what's going on, Crypto Rich? Thanks for having me on.
You're so welcome. Always a treat to have you on. And we've been doing these monthly videos for a while now. And DVPN is part of the Cosmos ecosystem. It is an original gangster, an OG of the Cosmos space. Do you want to say a little bit about what DVPN does and your role?
Yeah. DVPN stands for Decentralized VPN, to your point, Crypto Rich. And we have a protocol for anyone to get access to a VPN that's reliable, that's actually decentralized, and it's a peer-to-peer network. So on that network, people can offer bandwidth and start earning crypto for doing so. And then anyone else can connect to those nodes and get access to VPN, but have all the benefits of a decentralized VPN versus the issues of the centralized VPN.
Yeah, and the issues with the centralized VPN are?
So VPNs in and of itself are a good idea, right? It's to help protect privacy and to be able to get an end-to-end encrypted connection online, and to not let all of your data be leaked to your internet service provider that could resell it.
Yeah.
But the issues with centralized VPNs are that when you're using a centralized VPN, instead of having your internet service provider have all of your data that they can log, it goes to the VPN company that you're paying. And they have the ability to track and log your data, and they could be reselling it if they want. And another issue with centralized VPNs is because they run their own servers, or they're running like cloud servers, and they have the same static IP addresses that they use for the options that you can use to connect to the VPN. Those VPN IP addresses get flagged as a VPN IP, and they get put on a blacklist. And so the reason you're using a VPN is to maybe get access to Hulu and you're abroad, or be able to get access to content that you wouldn't otherwise. And your VPN provider's allowing you to circumvent that and be able to get access to the content. But when the VPN IP address is put on a blacklist, then you're already blacklisted from the content regardless of using a VPN. But on the Sentinel Dvpn network, you're able to connect to any of the peer-to-peer nodes and still get access to that content, even though you're using a VPN to go to a different jurisdiction.
Yes. Now, just on that one, I noticed that because on my desktop, if I'm in certain offices or something, I can't run my NordVPN. It won't let me. So I can't access any platforms or any websites that I want to go to. And I'm waiting for the desktop version, and we'll come to that, right? But I do have the DVPN on my mobile phone. It's available on Android and iOS. And what I notice is that it's ridiculously cheap, and we'll come to that. But a couple of other things about this centralized VPNs is they can be hacked. They can also be captured by regulators, because a jurisdiction could say, okay, no servers allowed in our country for VPN services, and that's it. Mm-hmm. So there is that risk. And a decentralized VPN, you can't. It moves up all over the place.
Exactly. It's far more resilient because people are spinning up residential nodes. And so residential IP addresses make it for a far better architecture for a network, where regardless of companies shutting down, or countries shutting down other companies' operations, this would be really hard because it's just individuals that are offering their bandwidth.
Yep. I think I may have mentioned this to you before. It's like Bitcoin. Bitcoin does away with the counterparty risk of banks, and it's a peer-to-peer transaction. So what we've got with DVPN is peer-to-peer privacy encryption of data.
Exactly.
Captured, it's robust, decentralized. Okay, and what people can do is go to Google Play Store or Android, or even the Sentinel website, and they can download the application to install it on their iOS or their Android phone.
And so if you just go to dvpn.exidio.co, dvpn.exidio.co, that website has the links to both the Google Play and Android store to be able to download the app.
Great. And I'll have that in the link below. And then what I've noticed by staking DVPN, which I think, given the rest of the market, it's at a low right now. It's not as high as it has been. It may be a good time for people to get some DVPN. They're going to check it out for themselves. And then staking it in my Kepler wallet, I'm making more than enough to pay for the cost of the DVPN. So then it's free, and it's much, much cheaper than centralized services.
There you go. Yeah, so staking rewards are really have been really favorable and really popular within the Sentinel community. So if you stake your DVPN and delegate them to one of the validators on the network, you're helping to secure the blockchain. You're also able to participate in governance and propose your own governance for the future of the network. And right now, the staking reward is 43% APY, but that's if you're just using your principal to stake those tokens. But also, if you're earning your staking rewards and staking those and getting staking rewards for those tokens, it ends up being over 60% APY. So there's a significant opportunity to increase your DVPN stack. And then, like you said, Rich, you can use that to pay for your VPN, or you can use that to put those in LP and earn stake and earn liquidity rewards in decentralized finance like osmosis. So there's tons you can do with your DVPN tokens.
Very good. And there's some really exciting things coming up in the Cosmos ecosystem, including it's called interchange staking.
Yeah, and there's going to be liquid staking as well.
That's it, liquid staking. That's the one I want to talk about. Interchange staking. Yeah. So can you tell us a little about liquid staking and DVPN, how that will work?
Yeah. So for liquid staking, you'll be able to stake your DVPN, your assets like your Atom token or your DVPN token or your Osmo token, and earn the staking rewards, but also get a synthetic asset that you'll be able to use. To participate in DeFi. So like you can put up your Osmo in an Osmo pool and your DVPN in a DVPN pool, but then get synthetic assets that you're also able to use to secure the blockchain and participate in staking. So right now it's kind of a tricky decision that users have to make if they want to hold the token and they want to participate in in the protocol long term. They can either put their tokens in for staking and earn staking rewards, or they can put them up in liquidity to be able to provide deeper and better liquidity access for all these tokens on decentralized exchanges. But once the next version of the Cosmos hub gets upgraded, the Theta upgrade, which I believe is supposed to be either end of February or in March, there's going to provide liquid staking, and you'll be able to actually have your cake and eat it too by providing staking, securing the blockchain, and then also using that synthetic token in DeFi.
That's just ridiculous. That is just absolutely ridiculous. I tell my friends some of this, I'm like, what? I mean, the ones that don't understand crypto, they don't get the earning potential of some of the Cosmos assets. And then the ones that do understand, wait a minute, I can either stake it or I can use it to provide liquidity. Mm-hmm. What you're saying is with liquid staking, I can take the one token, stake it, and get rewards from staking as well as getting rewards from providing liquidity, which is just even more, which I know in some instances, it might just almost be a doubling in the rewards that people are getting. I'm speculating here.
It's going to be significant. Yeah. And another huge upgrade is going to be Interchange Security, so that we'll have shared security from the Cosmos hub, and you'll be able to build a Cosmos-based SDK chain and connect to the blockchain communications layer, the IBC, via Interchange Security. And with that, you will be able to see a lot more projects and a lot more protocols flood into the Cosmos ecosystem because of shared security. And instead of having to have an individual validator set for each chain on that's a Cosmos-based chain, be able to leverage the Cosmos hub for that shared security. So that's also going to be a huge boon for, I think, the entire Cosmos ecosystem, because a lot of people really like the technical architecture of the Cosmos SDK and the functionality of the inter-blockchain communications protocol for communications and for functionality, but they still want to have their own independent chains. But not all of them are going to be able to bootstrap a chain and bootstrap a validator set. But when the barrier to entry to be able to participate in the IBC lowers, because we'll have shared security, that's when I think we're going to even see a much greater adoption. A lot of these like protocols that are on other chains, be it Avalanche or Solana or Ethereum or Phantom, a lot of them are going to be coming to Cosmos as well with the invent of shared security.
That's incredible. I don't understand the technicals bits of it, right? I can understand it like a decentralized form of security, a decentralized way of, it's even more going to be even more decentralized way of securing the network. And then with the other platform protocols moving in and those projects, then the demand and the awareness for the Cosmos ecosystem assets, including Osmo and Atom and DVPN, these are exciting times, really exciting times. So please, I'm going to keep covering Sentinel and other projects. So please subscribe, comment, like, let me know what you think of all this and whether you're involved in the Cosmos ecosystem or not. And if you're not, take a look at it, take a really serious look at it. Okay. Now, the other thing I thought that you were going to mention about interchange staking is, this is my understanding, is that right now, if I've got Atom and I'm delegating it to the Sentinel validator, I will get Atom rewards when I stake it, because I stake some by delegating it, saying, okay, give my votes to this validator, to the Sentinel validator. My understanding with Interchange Security is I'm also going to get some of the rewards, in addition to the Atom, will also be with the other assets that are delegated to Sentinel. So that might be Osmo, or I don't know what else, Wawa, or Comdeck. By the way, I did a video with Wawa. That was a lot of fun. That was a really lot of fun. That is such a great, funny project. The lightheartedness of Cosmos. But anyway, so I'll get. So is that correct? Have I understood that correctly?
Yeah. So I believe when we have interchange security and you are like using tokens within that are like leveraging interchange security, then the staking for that asset will also be providing value in the Atom token, because all of that security is going to be routed through the hub, and the Atom token is the token for the Cosmos hub. So it's going to provide a ton more value to the Atom token. And then I believe that with shared security, all the validators that are validating multiple networks, you'll be able to get rewards in all of those tokens as well. So I think that these are some of the future upgrades that might be later on down the road, the Lambda upgrade. And that's going to be probably in Q3, not in Q1. But the Theta upgrade is where we're going to have interchain messaging, as well as begin launching liquid staking. So there's a lot coming very soon.
That is ridiculous. That is completely. I mean, both of them are ridiculous. But the idea of staking and getting multiple tokens for staking one asset, I don't know if that's happening in anywhere else within the cryptocurrency sphere. Okay. All right. So Dan, Exidio, because you are the CEO of Exidio, and Exidio is the company that's set up that uses the DVPN protocol, which is an open source protocol. Yes. Yeah,
we're one of the main builders on the Sentinel protocol. Exactly.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Do you want to say what you've got coming up? What's happening with Exidio and Sentinel?
Yeah, absolutely. No, I appreciate it. I appreciate the time. So, like you said, you're using the Exidio Dvpn app. I have it right here on my phone. So it's easy to connect to nodes and get access to secure decentralized VPN. And you can download that now on iOS or Android. And we have upgrades for these apps coming as well very soon. So we have connection. We're going to have an upgrade so that right now you can top up your account via credit card natively within the app. But that's only to like top up and like have more DVPN credits that you can pay for getting connected to nodes through the app. But we're going to change that to a traditional model like you would have, like you said, with Nord or with Surfshark or TunnelBear, where you can pay for a subscription. So subscription model plans coming out for both iOS and Android. Those are both coming in February. I've been looking forward to those for a long time. And with that, we're also going to be able to start really promoting these applications. So we're going to start working with, paid marketing. We'll work with influencers that are really interested in privacy and security and want to get in front of their networks, and people that want to start spreading the word about a peer-to-peer decentralized VPN network and getting access to an easy consumer application that lets you connect to it. And so we're going to have an affiliate program. We'll have a referral program. And so if you want to start earning DVPN tokens, start telling people about the Exidio mobile applications, and we'll be able to reward you for providing that growth on the network. And you're going to start seeing that really reflected. Another thing that we're working on is building out a custom and overhauled Explorer that'll show the entire network. It'll show the growth of the network. It'll show the stats of the amount of nodes that are available, the amount of concurrent connections on those nodes, the amount of bandwidth that's consumed across the network. It'll also show details around the blockchain, how many DVPN tokens were transferred, what are the validators, how many of them have delegations to each of their validator. So really cool, comprehensive block Explorer that'll not only be just around what's happening with the token and the validators and governance, but also have the ability to display everything that's happening on the DVPN network. So the amount of activity and traffic and everything happening across the nodes on the peer-to-peer network. So that's something we're really excited about. This should also be launching, I believe, in about a month, like early March. And then
Just on
we're
that,
also working
sorry,
on
Dan.
desktop apps.
Sorry,
like you
Dan. Just
mentioned.
on that, on the Explorer, the value of that I can see, apart from people being curious, is they can see the health of the network, but also the nodes, the DVPN nodes are going to be competing for business. So we'll
Exactly.
see how much they're charging, and then how efficient they are, and how much traffic they're routing, and how much spare bandwidth they've got, which would be useful.
Yep.
When there's a downward pressure on price, and we're using the information, people will be able to access that information to work out which node to use.
Exactly, and it's going to be it's going to be a more perfect market where everyone that's offering bandwidth is going to be competing to have people route traffic through their node. And so you want to have a really consistent, solid connection, and you want to have a fast connection, you know, that people can rely on, and you want to be able to make sure that you're getting consistent users, so you're going to have a competitive price to be able to have people connect to your node. So you're spot on there. And that Explorer will make it really easy for everyone to visualize in real time. And also, it's going to be really cool for people to see the network itself and the growth and the amount of, you know, I can preach all day, but it's really about the network and the network growth. So there'll be proof of the pudding with that Explorer, and we're really close. We've been developing that for quite a while, so I'm pretty pumped about that. It's an innovative Explorer.
Very good. I look forward to seeing that, because the website is beautiful, which was upgraded recently. Now, you were about to say the launch of the desktop app, so which I'm looking forward to, because it's going to have a push button thing which will allow techno doofuses like myself to be able to lend bandwidth to the network and earn DVPN that way.
Yeah. So that's an app that actually we're going to be launching in the next couple months. The first app we'll be launching is the ability to connect to VPN like you're able to do on your phone for all your desktop applications. So we're almost ready to launch the one on Linux. I'm expecting that to go live in the next 2 weeks. We've been doing testing on it. It looks really good. And then shortly after the Linux desktop application, we'll be launching the Mac application. So we got you, Crypto Rich. We got you, man. It's a matter of weeks now before you won't have to use your NordVPN on your computer anymore. You'll have the Exidio DVPN app. And then after the Linux and Mac app, then we'll be launching the Windows app, the PC app. So that's in development, but there's still a couple more things that we're working through on that app. So that's all just on the development front on the software side. A lot ahead. And then we're also launching those desktop applications to be able to offer bandwidth and be a node on the network. So those are all the immediate things we have in the pipeline. And we're also currently working with Alex from Solar Labs to get a DVPN router that offers bandwidth to get access to decentralized VPN for all of your devices to get an encrypted connection. And it offers your bandwidth back to the network if you want to participate in offering bandwidth and being a node and earning income for doing so. So it'll be a dual function device that we've been working on, and we're in early kind of prototyping and testing. And that's a product I'm really excited, because I know that a lot of people have been asking for a decentralized VPN router. And at Exidio and Solar Labs, we're excited to finally bring that product to the community.
So why do a physical router? Because surely software is easier for people to get access to. What is the point of a physical router?
Yeah, so it'll have a couple of benefits. It'll be really easy to configure. So to offer bandwidth to the network, it's going to be such an easy device that I think a lot of people that might not be crypto native or not used to configuring software or downloading a specific app for a specific function, this would be something that people are already used to. Everyone that has Wi-Fi has a router in their house. So this is easy to plug and play and set up. So it's an easy way to get access to the crypto ecosystem, easy way to start earning DVPN tokens. And it's an easy way to make sure that all your devices get an end-to-end encrypted Wi-Fi connection versus having to configure a separate device on a separate setup on each of your devices. So it's got a couple of unique benefits. And also I think that it's really cool that we're starting to see crypto. A lot of people think of crypto and they only think of software. They only think of kind of this like intangible, hard to put your finger on kind of space. But crypto isn't just about speculating for money. It's not just about, DeFi like casino. It's about actually using Web3 to create protocols that are more resilient than the ones that we're demanding and using today. So VPN and peer-to-peer bandwidth is a great example of that. And to be able to kind of disrupt that mental model and be able to have something that's functioning both in the physical world and also actually living on the blockchain is something that's really cool. And the main reason, Rich, to be honest, is that there's a ton of people that demand this product.
Right.
There's a lot of people who have been asking for it. So, yeah.
And when do you think it'll be ready roughly to go to market? Because it's going to take time.
It should be in Q2. In early to mid Q2, we'll be taking pre-orders in the next 6 to 8 weeks here. And people will be able to order the app and then the router itself, and then we'll start to be shipping them out in Q2. So, definitely by May or June, you'll have people will be having the routers in their house. So it's something that I'm really excited about.
Oh, I want one. I got to put me down on the list. I want one.
All right, man.
Is the pre-order, is it available right now for people to put themselves forward?
The pre-order website will be up in the next few weeks here.
Okay.
We want to make sure that everything is functioning, and we're not going to put a pre-order site out months in advance before the product is launched. And we don't want to make false promises. So, like I said, planning to make sure that it's in people's hands in May and June, and the pre-orders will be a couple months in advance of that. But we're not going to have pre-orders, many months before, because we want to make sure that we're able to deliver on the timeline and get it in people's hands as they demand it.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, there's all this growth and expansion. Are you sufficiently well funded? Are you sufficiently well resourced? How are you going to get the word out?
Yeah, all those things are things that I think that we're in a really great position. So here's a coaster from our mainnet launch. The beginning of 2020 was the 27th of March of last year. So not quite a year ago. And as a part of that mainnet launch, the foundation did a fundraise. And so the SNT Foundation is the one that supports the back end of the protocol and helps to incentivize development on the network, and also helps to make sure that our validator set is robust, and there's delegations to strong validators that are providing value to the ecosystem. And that foundation is well funded. So like I said, with the launch of the subscription plans on the mobile applications, there's going to be a paid marketing advertising campaign to really get this product into more people's hands. And also there's going to be a broader reach for development. We've been working closely with Solar Labs on this router, and they've got a really strong team. And so I think the foundation is well positioned for long-term success and continue to grow development, continue to grow our team at Exidio. So if you're a developer and you want to continue to help build a peer-to-peer applications on a peer-to-peer bandwidth marketplace, reach out to me. I'm on Twitter at DEEEEDLE. Hit me up, and I'm happy to connect. We're always looking for talented people, but we definitely have the right resources and we have the right skill set, and we're looking to continue to grow.
Fabulous. Okay. Well, I look forward to all that. I just want to mention that Sentinel is a founder member of the BPSAA, Blockchain Privacy Security and Adoption Alliance, a group of, I don't know how many, 10, 11 projects that are working together to promote privacy and security. And that includes Pirate Chain and Etho Protocol, and of course, Sentinel. Okay. Anything else you want to let us know that's happening? Anything else?
The main thing is join our Telegram group. If you have questions, feel free to jump in, ask questions, get to know us. I'm really excited about the upgrades of these apps. You can download the apps again at dvpn.exidio.co. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me directly on Telegram or on Twitter. I think the main thing for us is to just continue to build, continue to grow the network, and continue to take feedback from people on the apps and make sure that they're functioning, really well, and that they're going to compete with the mainstream apps that people use today.
Great. Fabulous. Dan, thank you so much. And give my regards to the rest of the team. And I look forward to having you back on. If you have any comments or questions, let me know in the description below. Go check out Sentinel, go check out Exidio. I'll have Dan's Twitter handle in the description below as well. And please do come and subscribe to Crypto Rich BTC, because I've been ruthlessly shadow banned on my other channel. So come over to Crypto Rich BTC on Odyssey or on YouTube. And between now and when I see you next, please keep filling your pockets with crypto profits. This is Crypto Rich and Crypto Dan signing out. All the best. Bye-bye.
See you.